And there we go.
Spinning around one final blocker.
Oh, what a move to get around.
Going from 0 to gone.
Oh man, that was gorgeous.
Oh, and a juke back to the end. That was beautiful.
And that's our game.
What's up? Welcome to Game 4 of Hometown Throwdown. We got the Hollywood Scarlets in red.
Yes.
Against
And
the Axles of Annihilation.
yes, the Axles of Annihilation in white tonight. And we've got Judge Booty.
That's me. Mm-hmm. And Hamboni. Buds are back at it again.
We're here. We're back. We're so excited to be here with you all again for the fourth game of Hometown Throwdown.
They're excited. It's going to be the closest game yet.
Yes, we saw the first two games here. Pretty big point differentials. Wheels of Justice taking it against Arizona Roller Derby. Then Denver Roller Derby, the Mile High Club, taking it against Bruisin' and Friends for that second game.
Yeah, and this last one we watched was Montreal versus Red Stick Roller Derby, and Montreal pulled it out for the win.
Yes, and you can see that bracket there. So we will be having Wheels of Justice. Perfect. Playing in Game 8. Again, a winner to be determined after this game here, Game 4. And then we'll have Denver Mile High Club against Montreal for Game 7. So it's really been hitting the ground running today here at the hangar at Oaks Park. Very excited as well to see this game, the Scarlets versus Axles of Annihilation. They skated most recently in June, not too long ago, and it was the Hollywood Scarlets at 128 versus 116 for the Axles of Annihilation. So,
oh yeah, and that's just one jam basically separating those two teams. So we can expect something just as close tonight. Gonna be a great night for roller derby. It's finally cooled down in here a bit.
yes.
But we got plenty of game left.
It's not as muggy in here anymore, but we will be still having some hot roller derby here for all of you here tonight.
Oh yeah. Let's get into some roller derby basics.
Yes.
So if you're tuning in for the first time watching roller derby, it is 5 versus 5. You got 4 blockers and 1 jammer for each team. They play in 2 30-minute periods.
And each period consists of multiple jams, and each jam ends after 2 minutes or when the lead jammer calls off the jam.
All right, you get a little track here. There's a jam line, a pivot line. The jammers start behind the jam line. They try and get past all of the blockers. The person who does that first gets lead jammer status.
And again, they are the person that can call off the jam if they want to.
They got that star on their head, too.
Yep, and they are indicated by the jammer official following them around the track. They have a built-in friend that follows them around. After the first initial pass, jammers earn 1 point for each opposing blocker they pass.
Yes. So on each pass, you can score up to 4 points. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you score less. You definitely cannot score more.
No, not anymore.
Not anymore.
You used to, not anymore.
All right, so we're going to see great roller derby happening in about 3 minutes. So
Yes.
we'll explain some more rules as the game goes by.
Oh yeah, we're going to see some penalties. We're going to see some plays happening. We're going to see some things that, of course, are a bit more than the basics here happening here tonight.
We're going to see some exciting roller derby. We got some all-star players on both teams.
We do. Really high-level players. And again, people that know each other's skate style as well. It'll also be really exciting. We have a new draftee on Axles of Annihilation, Hotshot, who just got drafted a couple weeks ago onto the team.
Yeah, very excited to see how she's going to play against these tough blockers
Yes.
from Angel City. But it's going to be an amazing game. Oh, let's get through the rosters.
07 Jackpot, 128 Carl, 139 Katie Postma, 1420 Lala Tiburona, 22 Habanero Romero, 237 Smack Torrance, 26 Hotshot, 29 Darko, 31 Kid Vicious, 316 Evan Helical, 33 Skinner, 343 Trinity, 39 Gaffney, 48 Brute, 5 American Gangster, 669 Teeth, 777 Rosemary's Baby, 70 Freddie Her Fury, 99 Sally Handsome, 925 Dez, and that's Axles of Annihilation.
All right, bringing you the Hollywood Scarlets from Angel City. We got 100 Quiet Riots, 1031 Whiskey Von Sweets, 187 Medieval, 202 Freight Train, 215 Bugogi, 2-6, and your captain, Schadenfreude. 2-8, Death Down Under. 3-0-1, Black Soul Rose. 3-6-9, Bermuda Biangle. 3-8-9, Stiletto. 4-2, and another captain, Blackman. 5-0-7, Rachel Rotten. 6-1-7, Ghetto Fabulous. 6-6-6, Dragger. 7-7-7, Perfect. 8-1-3, Fatal Traction. 8-8, Tui Lion. 9-1-0, Cocoa Butter. 9-8, Webster. 9-9-9-9, Queen Lujativa.
And we're in that first jam here, right in the action with Schadenfreude and Sally Handsome.
Ooh,
Schadenfreude out on the out there.
good first lead for Angel City, Hollywood Scarlets.
And we had Handsome taking off that cap, passing it to Brute, the pivot. Again, the pivot is the only one that can become the jammer in the game.
And you know what? That was a two-town cider star pass.
It sure was. Find a cider in the Pacific Northwest.
We love our cider up here in the PNW.
We sure do.
All right, so that's 3 points on the board for the Hollywood Scarlets. Means they passed 3 of the opposing blockers instead of all 4. But here we go for Jam 2.
And we've got Ghetto Fabulous and Jackpot there at the jam line. That jam on Hawthorne jam line.
There's the whistle. 10-0-3-1, playing some offense there for Ghetto Fabulous.
Pushing that pack there at the top, stretching it a bit.
Jackpot stuck in the back. Gaffney trying to play some offense. Ooh, a penalty for Jackpot, a forearm penalty.
And Ghetto Fabulous called lead jammer with Jackpot going to the box. That Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
In roller derby, we have legal target zones. That mainly consists of your elbows to your shoulders down, can't hit the middle of the back, can't hit below the knees. So Jackpot's penalty is because she used her forearm to push against another skater and gain position.
And what we're seeing here because of that penalty is a power jam brought to you by the Menopause Unicorn, a new nonfiction book available now on Amazon. And again, that power jam, that jammer is in the box, so that means that, again, 617 Ghetto Fabulous is the only jammer out there. That means that their blockers only have to focus on offense. Maybe one person keeping an eye out for that other jammer coming out of that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, but they can really focus on getting as many points as possible.
And they called it off. Leaving Jackpot in the penalty box means that they will have a power start for this jam. And who better to do it than 202 Freight Train.
Oh, and I've been waiting for this train.
Choo-choo, baby.
Indeed.
There we go. Rose putting up a good bunch of defense there.
Yep,
all 4
using
working together.
All 4 there at the top.
Jackpot back in, and Angel City was ready in the back. Getting very strung out in the front.
And Freight Train just pushing through at that top.
Third lead jam in a row there. Jackpot looking for her pivots. Brute's up there with her.
Finding that offense, but again, Freight Train is literally like a freight train just pushing their way through. And again, that star pass, it happens when a jammer passes their star cap to their pivot, making them the new jammer. Only the pivot can receive the star cap, and it must be handed to them. And it has to be handed when both the jammer and the pivot are in play.
Upright, inbounds.
Yes. Upright, lucid.
Yes.
Maybe. Hard to determine that in gameplay.
Ooh, it's Hot Shot's first jam.
Yes.
All right, here she goes, folks. She's going to be great.
Yes, and it is Hot Shot against Schadenfreude.
Ooh, another jam really quickly for Schadenfreude.
I know.
Hot Shot following her offense, whipping off of several players. Lead jammer. First lead there for Axis of Annihilation in this game.
And Schadenfreude has that cap off.
Great dip at the top by Schadenfreude.
Oh, but taken out there at the top.
That was a American Gangster, but I believe that's an illegal contact penalty because she was out of play.
Yep. It was a beautiful hit out, but unfortunately not a legal beautiful hit out.
Yes.
So Amara is number 5 in that box, that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Hot Shot with the first 4 points on the board for AOA.
Yes,
so
must feel great. New skater on the team, getting those points up on the board. Also, shout out to 888, one of our official exclusive protective gear sponsors.
Love them. Here comes Helical against Ghetto Fabulous again. Short jammer bench here for Angel City.
I know.
Ghetto Fabulous, doesn't matter to her. She's through. Getting
Lead jammer. And we've got Evangelical getting really caught up against Angel City there in the back.
Evangelical has no one to pass it to because Amara is the pivot. Still stuck in the box, still sitting, so not close to getting back in.
Looking to Carl there for some offense. Trying to make those holes.
Oh, and that's
beautiful.
an upswept creative apex jump, baby.
Ethical and inclusive websites and online marketing for radical leaders.
I know that's right. Shot him 4-8 through again, calling it off. Wow. Great jam there for the Hollywood Scarlets. They're feeling that energy on the bench, I can tell.
They really are. They are trying to get that momentum going, trying to keep it going.
Here's
we'll
this
see how
replay.
Axles of Annihilation responds. Yeah, see, look, just
Tiptoe.
hopping down that line.
1 foot, then cuts back to the end.
And leaving a wake of skaters
Bodies.
scattered behind them. We've got 202, Freight Train.
Trinity is our jammer for Axles of Annihilation.
Yes, number 343.
Freight Train following Trinity's offense on the inside line and getting through. Trinity looking for a whip there off of Gaffney, I believe.
But taking off that cap, even if they don't pass it, just splitting that attention, right?
Freight Train sees her offense on the outside, cuts back to the end for 4 points. Uh-oh, Trinity got a forearm call, so this is another power jam for Hollywood Scarlets.
Yes, brought to you by the Menopause Unicorn.
All right, so we're going to see if Angel City can capitalize on this.
Right. And again, great place to be if you're Angel City to have Freight Train be taking care of that power jam for you.
Another penalty call just then. That's number 42 headed to the penalty box. Looks like 42 got a back block call.
Yeah, so far, don't have too many penalties. We're only a couple minutes into the game. We've got 1 penalty on the board for the Hollywood Scarlets and 2 penalties total.
3. We got
3.
Jackpot at the top.
3, there we go. 3 penalties total for Axles of Annihilation. Thank you, Judge Booty.
You're so welcome. All right, another power start here for Hollywood Scarlets. Rose having to dedicate a lot of energy to all defense.
Yep, but Schadenfreude really taking it and running with it.
You cannot tell that Angel City has a short bench of jammers right now.
No, you cannot. They are ready to go.
Trinity through, still has the cap off, but looks like Schadenfreude is going to call it soon. Waiting for the pivot to get out of the box, it seems.
Yep. Woo. Nice little fall there at the end.
Little tumble at the end.
I like that, yeah, by Queen Luzia Tifa.
I think we have 5 jammers for Axles of Annihilation.
Wow.
That's a wild amount.
I know, it's good because it keeps you fresh, but also might be hard if you don't stay warmed up.
Yeah, 5 total.
Wow.
Compared to, I think we've only seen 3 for Hollywood Scarlets.
Yeah, they're keeping
there's
a
the
tight
jam
bench.
whistle. Wow, great work there by Ghetto Fabulous. Sally Hansen pushing at the back, trying to get some help.
But a super, super solid defensive tripod there. Getting taken all the way back by the Angel City pivot. And again, a tough wall to beat there at the back.
Handsome reaching through, passing it.
That Two-Town Cider House star pass. Out of the pack.
Yeah, I believe that went to Katie Postma.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, 139. That's Katie.
And jam is called off. Again, they are keeping and growing that gap.
Bad lead, yeah.
Again, it's still anyone's game at this point. Couple of really good jams. Oh, here's that Radical Wheels replay.
Schadenfreude looking. Look at that offense played on that inside line. That was incredible work.
We've got 202 Freight Train and 07 Jackpot there at the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
Here they go, folks. Jackpot through on the outside line, getting lead jammer.
Nice.
Freight Train still working it. Ooh.
But out not too long after. We'll see how many points and what strategy they want to take.
They're running away.
They are running.
It's hard to be to race against the jammers who are going in the direction that the track is.
Trying to
Jackpot
get
gets
those
one.
points. Waiting to call
Looking
that
to get
jam.
2. Think only grabs 1 there.
I think so. We'll see what the refs end up saying.
1-0 jam is still a win.
Hey, 1 more point on the board. 43 for the Hollywood Scarlets and 5 for Axles of Annihilation. Shout out to Good Bar, the official bar of RCR. Keep the good times rolling after the game. Come be yourself at Good Bar, the official bar of the Rose City Rollers.
Heck yeah, I could use a drink.
Yep.
All
We're
right.
on the clock.
Shot in 40 again. Hot shot again. Let's see if Hot shot can get 4 more points for Rose City.
But Schadenfreude meeting number 39 there, keeping them from getting farther.
Ooh. Hot shot down, but 1 hand out of bounds. You are technically not fully out of bounds if only 1 hand goes out, so she can get back up from where she was and continue to skate.
And continue play.
Shot in Florida with lead jammer, but Hot shot is winning the race right now.
Oh, yep. We'll see what Schadenfreude ends up wanting to do. Yep. Ends up calling it off. Doesn't want to test
Doesn't
that
want to race.
race between Hotshot. I also wouldn't want to race.
I wouldn't want to
against
race Hotshot.
No, not at all.
Sometimes it feels like there's nothing scarier as a jammer than when the other person's out right behind you, and
Yeah.
you're like running. And you just know there's somebody breathing down your neck behind
It's
you.
terrifying. They're right behind me, aren't they?
They are. Helical again against Ghetto Fabulous.
Helical hopping around at the beginning there at the Jam on Hawthorne jam line. Ghetto Fabulous careening down the middle of that track.
Great job by the Rose City pivot. Skinner there to stop 617 from gaining any more grounds. Lead jammer status goes to Evan Helical.
Ghetto Fabulous just keep getting caught by successive layers of Axles of Annihilation defense here.
Almost an apex jump there for Evan Helical.
Not quite.
Nice job baiting to the middle, then going back and taking the offense on the inside line. Beautiful
Great
work.
work.
Great hit out there at the back too by Carl.
Nice. And that was, again, Skinner doing some great defense there.
Helical through for 4 more points.
Looking to pass that cap.
Passed it.
Yep, and that is, again, that Two-Town Cider House star pass.
Ghetto Fabulous just kidding, still has the hat. That was
Oh.
a good fake out.
That was a really good fake out. I got faked out.
I did too.
And I have cameras.
Yeah, we're zoomed in and everything. Yeah, tough jam here for Ghetto Fabulous as Helical just keeps lapping.
And again, even Helical is getting the call to keep running that jam, really narrow that point differential here.
Ghetto Fabulous did a great job there of playing some defense.
Oh, yeah.
Helical sliding by, but getting caught once again.
Some great defense there by 301, Blacksville Rose.
Oh, and there's a Two-Town Cider star pass.
See, look, I just said it extra early, right?
We were ready. We were ready before it happened.
So on top of it. And there's that jam, an incredible jam by Axles of Annihilation. Evan Helical, a 16-point jam. So far, I think that's the highest scoring jam.
Biggest jam we've
of the
seen so
game.
far. Lots
Really,
of energy here in
Again,
the
now
hangar.
there is only 22 points separating the Scarlets and Axles of Annihilation.
Dang, I'm very impressed by Angel City having what seems to be 3 jammers in the rotation, just going again and again and again.
Crushing it, really.
Five jammers in rotation is a much more comfortable number than 3.
Because then you can really burn the candle at both ends.
Oh, but Trinity gets through, but it
the
doesn't
cap
have
is
the cap.
off.
It doesn't
the cap
have the
is
cap.
off. That doesn't
oh,
count.
she reaches back up for it, but
And it's gone. So luckily, it's there on the track on Trinity's way back. Okay, putting it back on. So
she can still get lead because the cap was taken off inadvertently. It fell off. She didn't take it off herself.
yeah.
So
this is still the initial.
This is still the initial for both of them,
Woof.
unfortunately. So Trinity having the joy of making it through.
Unfortunately, very short-lived because they did it. Now they have to relive it.
Yes.
And it is once again their initial
Yeah.
pass.
Trinity doing a good job of re-entering behind the blockers that hit her out.
Okay. If she did it once, she can do it again.
In roller derby, if you are hit out of bounds, so outside of the track denoted by the white lines, you have to re-enter behind the person that hit you out or the person that is in superior position to you. So in our little triangles that you see of people on the track, in this situation, 8-8, I believe that's Tui Lion, would have had position on Trinity if she got hit out.
And you can see Freight Train getting run back by, let's see.
I think that's Hobbs.
Yes. So 202 had to re-enter behind because they got hit out by Habanero Romero there.
Yes, so there's a lot of good blocker strategy and jammer strategy there.
There is.
202 Freight Train getting lead jammer on this one.
And
Trinity
again,
still fighting through. Oh, cap came off again.
Only about 20 seconds left of that jam, and lead jammer was finally called. Truly a slog for these jammers.
Rolls telling Trinity, hey, Angel City, Hollywood Scarlets play some quick offense in the back there for Freight Train because they realize not that much time left on the jam clock.
Nope.
Great strategy there.
And speaking of clocks, thank you to Sinister Coffee for coffee. Without them, I would not be able to make it this far. Coffee helps fuel our crew all weekend long.
That's so true.
And also this timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX, RCR's official realtor.
If you're looking to move to PDX and join us, meet us in person.
As I know all of you must want
I know
to.
you're all wondering, these cool kids on the stream,
chomping at the
what
bit.
if I could live in Portland and hang out with them?
Hey, we'd love to have you. Hit up Welcome to PDX. Just because the job market's down doesn't mean you don't have to be.
Love it. Handsome just smacking herself in the face a couple of times to wake up, I think. Oh, she asking Freddie her Fury to do it?
Yeah. Teamwork makes the dream work. Get your friend to hit you.
All right. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, back to some more sponsors. Shout out to Black Cat Plumbing, your local neighborhood plumbing company and proud sponsor of RCR since forever.
We can attest to that.
Sure do need my pipes clean. All right. We're still on this official timeout. Nobody's dancing yet.
But we're seeing chatting. Again, some
We got
great
some
energy
fans
here on the track.
in the stands. Oh, so much love there.
Kisses.
Oh, for perfect.
Yes.
All right, now we're ready.
We've got number 99.
Sally
and
Handsome.
Number... Is that Schadenfreude?
I bet it is.
I know, there's not too many jammers
And
to choose
it
from.
is. You should put money on that bet. Great job,
Sally
Handsome.
Hansen getting lead jammer.
All right. Schadenfreude working the back, pulling off of, I believe that's perfect. Yep,
Yes,
7-7.
777.
Handsome coming around.
But taking off that cap, getting ready to pass, or at the very least splitting that attention.
Handsome doing a good job. Oh, a cut
Looking at
try penalty to
42.
Handsome. I didn't even see where that was. All right, so
Two-Town Cider House star pass to 42.
that's Blackman. So since Handsome was lead jammer but then gets a penalty, that means there is no lead jammer for the rest of this jam. The jam will go the full 2 minutes.
So not only is it a power jam for, oh, and that was beautiful, a power jam for Hollywood Scarlets, but it is also a 2-minute jam.
Yes.
And
Oh my
again,
God.
another apex jump there.
Blackman acting like she
Brought to you by Upswept Creative.
always jams.
For real. It's always stunning to see a pivot just literally
Tear
take
it
the cap and
up.
run with it. Tear it up. Do apex jump after apex jump, making it look easy.
Handsome is back on the track. One to beat at the top. Ooh, and that's a forearm penalty for Handsome.
Going back to that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
That means Blackman once again is another power jam situation.
And just in case it wasn't already going to happen, again, we've got about 30 seconds left there of the jam. And that power jam brought to you by the Menopause Unicorn.
Yeah, Blackman's job now with only about 20 seconds left is to not get any penalties.
And it looks like we've got another
Ooh,
cut track
for
call.
Hobbs. Blackman through gets the last bit of the points.
Not a great spot to be in.
Maybe with 10 seconds left can get more. Rose is ready to run away to try and protect their points in this one, but Perfect is up there to cap them. Blackman with another creative apex jump. Yeah, they're happy about that jam. Angel City is stoked about how that jam went for them.
Apex jump after apex jump. Again,
16
a
points.
16-point jam. Oh, jeez.
Here
Again,
we go. Oh, we
have
get to
that-
see it.
There we go.
Great
I
job.
wanna
Okay,
see
Perfect
this.
here at the top.
Great
Capping them,
job.
meaning that they can't run away.
Protect so that those points are guaranteed. Again, that beautiful apex jump.
Great attempt there by Freddie Herfrey to block that apex jump, but momentum was there.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump over it. Jeez.
All right, this is a team timeout brought to you by Deb Counts Tabor, our official realtor of RCR.
Big shout out to some more of our sponsors. Porque No Taqueria, the sunniest place in Portland, voted the best tacos and Mexican food in PDX. And hey, if you're not feeling Porque No, which I don't know why you wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Hit up Buffalo Gap Saloon and Eatery, John's Landing's favorite eatery and saloon.
Love it there. Ooh, we got some dancing out there.
People doing some tricks.
10:31.
dancing.
I think that's Whiskey Von Sweets, and I'm right.
Whiskey Von Sweets with some sweet moves.
All right, we got like about a 33-point game here for the teams. That's not a big point differential.
Not at all. Anybody's game.
Anybody's game, folks.
Maybe it's our game. Maybe it's all of our games.
You know what? Big shout out to our officials here.
Yes.
Doing a great job.
Officials on skates and off. Without them, we would not be able to skate. I cannot stress this enough.
We need them.
Bad. We've got 202 Freight Train.
Oh, great work.
Finding that inside line.
Great work by...
You would think they laid those tracks down just for Freight Train.
Just for Freight Train. All right, let's see what they do now. Nice job following the offense there on the outside line, but caught. I believe that's by Katie Postma.
Yes, but then Katie Postma also taken out. Again, when you get hit out, you have to re-enter behind the skater that hit them out and anyone that has superior position on you.
Handsome back out of the box with the cap off. One to beat Whiskey Von Sweets at the top.
Again, Whiskey
Wilding
Von
around
Sweets
them.
Warmed up with those dance moves earlier, but Handsome is through out of that initial.
I love watching Handsome's arms as she gets through the back.
Loosey-goosey.
Loosey-goosey. All right.
Shout out to some more of our sponsors. Ritual Dyes, Portland's local yarn shop with hand-dyed yarn, tools, and more. Owned by a Buds parent and Wrecker skater. If we have any fiber artists here tuning in, great spot to be. Highly recommend.
I think maybe I'll become a sponsor. I want people on the stream to talk about me.
What would your business name be?
I think I don't know what it would be, but my cat Lug would have to be involved.
Okay, we'll come back to it after the half.
I'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think on
Jackpot versus Ghetto Fabulous. Jackpot
Oh, but getting taken out there.
Out at the top, trying to get a hand on Brute to get in, but...
Yep, but Brute getting taken out also. Not an easy feat.
Dang, up there against Queen Lucia. Big hit. That was wild to watch.
Getting caught up. Again, a big, tough wall to go against.
About a foot shorter than everybody.
Just really getting bounced around like a pinball against this tripod
pinball
here.
time. That was
Taking
a double
off that
whistle.
cap,
looking for Brute.
looking to Brute.
Brute just has to beat one right now. Whiskey Von Sweets at the top.
Oh,
Whoa.
taken out by both.
Brute loses both hats. Somebody gets a penalty.
Somebody.
Maybe, is it Whiskey Von Sweets? Yeah, I think it is.
Yep.
With a low block.
10:31 headed to that box. Low block, not a penalty you see quite often, actually.
Very true.
And so far, the only person with more than one penalty right now is number 99, with 3 penalties here for Axles of Annihilation.
Yeah, we got 3 penalties total for the Hollywood Scarlets versus 8 for Axles of Annihilation. Not a high penalty count for the game. I mean,
so far, I know this isn't a bad spot to be in. We've got a little under 10 minutes left in this half here. Nothing to be worried about at this point, penalty-wise, for these teams.
If you're not too familiar with roller derby, it takes
Nice.
wow, great job by Hotshot.
Finding that outside immediately, running again.
First time with the adult travel team who Hotshot doesn't care.
What's in a name? Hotshot coming out like a hot shot.
She knows who she is.
Exactly.
Picks up her point. Yeah, nobody really gets into penalty trouble till they're at about 5 and 6. You get ejected with 7 penalties.
Yep. So once you kind of get up there, it's time to start thinking about what you've done in that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box, right? And hey, when you're thinking about what you've done, think about what you're doing with WSL Leadership Coaching. Learn how to transform interpersonal conflict into organizational justice at WSLleadership.com. And I feel like something that goes hand in hand to that, Sasquatch HR. Making nonprofit and small business workplaces better, SasquatchHR.org.
Great reformation at the top, but Freight Train doesn't care. Freight Train's about to play some jammer on jammer action against him.
But taken out, so Helical can just re-enter there.
Freight Train's looking around, waiting for Whiskey Von Sweets to get back off out of the penalty box.
And
calls
then
it off.
fall in that jam.
Okay, I've decided, I think whatever the opposite of leadership coaching is, that's what I would do.
Leadership coaching. What's the opposite of leadership?
Or a dating app that just matches you with moms. I don't know if Lugnut could be the mascot for that, though.
I think we
Moms
could work
do
him
love
in
him.
somehow. I think we could work him in. Yeah. You big lug.
Ya big lug.
Find your big lug. We've got 3-4-3.
Great job staying in, Trinity.
Pushing.
It brings a whole new meaning to mommy and me, you know? All right, we got Stiletto jamming for the first time. We'll see if you see me on the stream later this weekend, folks. Stiletto pushing against that Rose City wall.
Again,
Trinity stuck in the back there against 6-6-6 and
it is
8-8.
scrum of a pack right now.
Scrum of a pack.
It is so hard finding those moments
Ooh.
and movements, but we have Trinity out of the pack.
Stiletto still stuck back there behind. Ooh, I believe that's a penalty there for Rosemary's Baby.
Trinity trying to find their way out on that inside line, but definitely catching again those
Yes.
very big, strong blockers with those big numbers too, 666 and 9999.
You'd be a little scared if you saw 666 as you're coming into the pack.
Hey, I mean, at least it's not 789, right?
All right, that's a call out there for Trinity. 4 more points for Axles of Annihilation. 32-point game, so not much of a difference here from earlier in this half.
No. Shout out to some more of our sponsors, Menopause Northwest and Lionheart Kombucha. If you were here in person, you could get yourself a Lionheart Kombucha right now,
You could, and it'd be delicious.
and it would be
So
everything.
cold. Oh,
We've got a timeout here brought to you by Welcome to PDX, Deb Counts Tabor, the official realtor of RCR. And
Ooh.
that team timeout called by Axles of Annihilation here.
oh, looks like it might be an official review. I don't know what's happening.
Ah.
Everybody's chit-chatting.
I wish everyone was mic'd up so we could really hear what they
Oh,
were.
yes, it's gonna be an
okay, it is
official
an official
review.
review. We see that signal there, that O for official. Getting it changed to that here.
So official reviews, each team gets 1 per half. If they succeed on the official review, they manage to retain it, meaning they could use it again. But basically, they are asking the officials to chat amongst themselves and see if anybody saw a penalty that they are claiming happened. So if one of the teams thinks that a jammer cut the track, but it wasn't called by the officials, they will ask the officials to talk amongst themselves and see if that happened. Or in most cases, they did see something happen, but it didn't affect gameplay, or like intervening factors occurred so that it didn't amount to a penalty.
Yeah, they're constantly weighing these factors in their head
Yeah.
when they're calling these penalties. So really the official review is a time for them all to come together and say, what did you see? What did you see? This is what I saw. This is why I called it. This is why I didn't call it. So we'll see what conclusion they've come to and what they were trying to contest here. It's always interesting seeing what's worth an official review for a team and what's not.
All right, are we going to... Red looking for a multiplayer penalty in the last jam on the white jammer. They did not see the action, so there's no call. And Angel City will not retain their official review for the half.
So neither team retained their official review for this half, so there will be no more of those here.
Perfect. Lead jammer goes to Schadenfreude. Nice work there. Pushing past the defense, getting through on the inside line. Great game for Schadenfreude.
Really crushing it.
It'll be very hard to decide for an MVJ for our most valuable jammer for Angel City.
Because everyone has been, I mean, heart, soul, body
Yeah.
into these jams here.
Freight Train looking so casual.
No big deal. And again,
Just
we've got
another
Hot Shot
day.
here.
Just another day for her at the office. All right. This will be a fun matchup. Our young hotshot, recently turned 18 juniors player against a legend of roller derby, Freight Train. Freight Train gets lead.
Freight Train gets lead out.
But that's no commentary on hotshot and her skills because wowza.
Hotshot's been doing a great job this game. Again,
Yeah, great work by the offense there by Hollywood Scarlets. Freight Train looking at the bench, wondering if there's a call off.
There we go. And there's that call off, keeping Hotshot from scoring any points, retaining those points that Freight Train scored. Shout out to some more of our sponsors again, Portland Vital Signs and the Portland Mercury.
Love it. All right, let's see this Radical Wheels replay. Freight Train coming in, sees the offense coming from the outside towards the inside line,
And just
follows them.
nose to gun straight for that meeting
That
of
meeting
that
moment.
tripod, that there will be an opening. I mean, you can see just a lot of trust here between all of these players, between these jammers and their blockers. They know how each other plays.
Yeah.
They know what to expect.
It's like the trust between you and me, buddy.
Exactly.
We got Evangelical versus Ghetto Fabulous. Helical at the top. Moving,
But again, that
grooving.
tripod reforming.
Yeah.
Again, 666 and 9999.
Wowza. Great job by Helical there, getting through on the outside line. Ghetto
Ghetto
Fabulous,
Fabulous
looking for a
taking
pivot,
off that
but
cap.
the pivot's being kept away.
Oh, no.
That's
this is
Carl
so
at the
sad.
top, knowing that the team will be looking for a star pass and guarding that pivot.
Star-crossed lovers when a pivot can't get
Ooh.
to their jammer.
Almost through on that outside line, but tripped a bit on the tape there. Helical on her scoring pass.
But
Looking
held there by 9999.
great last second hit there by Carl. Like, just great track awareness. Oh, big hit there by Whiskey Von Sweets.
Big hit.
Call off. That's all 4 points, though, for Helical.
And hey, if you're liking what you're seeing here, follow and tag at Rose City Rollers on social media to stay in the loop about all things Derby in Portland. We'd love to have you here at the hangar at Oaks Park. Again, it's not too hot in here right now.
Feels great in here now. We got Trinity up against, let me guess, Schadenfreude.
What a shock. I never would have guessed.
My vote for MVJ is Schadenfreude.
Nice.
Great job, Trin. All right, Schadenfreude taking the cap off.
Getting drawn all the way back there, again, having to re-enter behind the person that hit them out. Again, seeing that run back, that recycle.
Trinity pushing at the top. They're trying to hit her out, but she's back towards driving in the middle. Think
Some
that's-
offense there by 39.
That's Gaffney. Great work moving the pack around. Something that's really unique about roller derby is that at any given time, the blockers are playing offense and defense. Like, they switch almost constantly between what they're doing.
Yep.
Trinity grinding there on that inside line, looking for some help, and they're all there, but
Looking for an opening, looking for some sort of shift from those Angel City blockers, but they are solid. Again, this is a tripod that you can tell knows each other, knows how they
Yes.
skate. And again, I love all these 777.
yeah,
Just
all the
powerhouses.
angel numbers, basically. Yeah,
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. Angel numbers for Angel City. That makes so much
That's
sense.
so smart.
You're
Actually,
s-
I didn't
you're
even put that
so
together.
smart.
I just said it
Yours-
out loud.
But you did. You did put it together.
Thank you.
You're a genius.
Oh my God, I've been saying that all day. Actually,
I know. God, it's crazy that people don't listen to you. say
I know. I don't get it either.
Just like how I'm supporting JB here, support Derby. You likely live near a Derby league. Get involved, skate, donate, volunteer, or cheer from the stands. Derby is a group effort. It is a community effort.
Derby's
Any
for
Derby-
everybody.
They would love to have you.
We would love to have you.
Yeah.
And you don't have to hit each other as hard as these folks are doing to
No,
play with us.
That's optional. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. But we've got
Jesus, Freight Train. Hitting hard,
and we've
through
got
for lead.
Sally Handsome just sandwiched there, but finding that outside again.
That one little hand
that arm, saying like yoo-hoo.
She said, "Whoop," and I'm through.
I'm here.
Oh, nice job. Pulling Freight Train
Oh,
through for that
yeah.
last point. That's number 2-8. Death Down Under, yeah.
Again, really
I really
testing
love
the strength
it.
of that that jersey
That bond.
there.
Oh, the jersey.
The bond
jersey's
and
ripped.
the jersey. I was thinking more practically the elasticity of the jersey, right?
Oh, for sure.
And hey, again, speaking of jerseys, check out all the RCR merch at rosecityrollers.com/shop. We ship nationwide.
Yeah, we do.
Oh, Ghetto Fabulous just pushing there at the top.
Rose City just one after another dominoing back in front of her, though.
Again, just seeing the constant twirling and reforming of that tripod up there. Again, another team that knows each other and knows
Yeah.
how they skate. But Ghetto
Jackpot also
Fabulous
threw
getting
right
through.
behind.
We'll see what they end up doing. We see kind of a pile driver motion coming from the coach there, calling that jam. And no points picked up by Jackpot, but very, very close. Again, you see these jammers, really high-level jammers, they keep skating until that last whistle. So that
Hauling
just
booty.
in case they pass, they get there. And we are at halftime. It has been a riveting game so far. We will have a couple of breaks here. And it's been a great game. We've got Hollywood Scarlets at 78, Axles of Annihilation at 45. And we will be cutting to some commercials here and be back with you shortly.
Hey folks, did you know that your head is not normal? No one's is. If your helmet size is a small, but your teammate's size is an extra large, wearing the same helmet shell doesn't just look kind of funny. The functionality of the EPS foam and how it disperses impact energy is compromised.
The 888 certified sweat saver comes in better shell size options than our leading competitor,
giving you the highest level of protection upon impact. Try for yourself. We've got you.
Hey, I'm here with Queen Luzativa of Angel City Roller Derby. Queen, I know that your team always fights hard, so can you tell me a little bit what you guys have been working on to get ready for this weekend?
Yeah, I think our goal for this season in general is just to work on our mental game, focus on each other as teammates, not worry about the external factors that you can't control, and just kind of learn everything you can about the way we play, the way we gel, so that we can move forward as one unit.
Yeah, I love that. And so other than winning, what are your goals for the weekend?
I think the goal is just that, is to focus on and stay focused on what we are wanting to achieve, which is when you leave the track, did you do the things you wanted to do as far as being aware of where your teammates are, being aware of where your body is, being aware of where the other players are. So generally it's just awareness. Situational awareness is very big for us.
That all sounds good. Thank you. We'll head back to the mezzanine with the announcers.
All right, we've got about 5 minutes and some change left of halftime. We are going to take you down trackside for some sideline interviews with the coaches of teams here. All right, take it here. We have got the coach of
Hollywood Scarlets.
All right.
Any adjustments you're going to make in the second half?
Yeah, I think we started off the game really strong, and so trying to get back to a few of the things we did in the first half of the first half, so the first quarter of the game, and instead of floating a little bit too much and getting a little bit away from our friends. So get closer to our friends. That's what we're going to do.
Thank you so much, and good luck out there. I'm going to chat with Blitz from the coach of Axles of Annihilation. Hi, Blitz. I want to ask you the same question. Last time AOA met Angel City a couple months ago in June, it was only a 12-point game. So is there anything that you are taking from that game and applying today?
We are getting really focused, staying really focused, working on staying close together. We know that they come in with their big offense, so fighting against that.
And it's still a close game right now, so are there any adjustments you guys are going to make in the second half to bring that score closer together?
Absolutely. We're going to have a talk right now. We're going to maybe make some changes to our lineups. You know.
What are your goals for the team other than winning, of course?
For everybody to have a really positive attitude, have a lot of fun, learn something. I want them to come away feeling like they did a great job and they accomplished a goal.
That sounds great. Thank you so much, Blitz. I'm Lauren Much, and we're going to head back to the announcers on the mezzanine.
What's up? It's us on the mezzanine.
Like we never left.
You're going to hear more from us in a little bit, but for now, we're going to cut to commercial break. Welcome back from halftime. We got about 56 seconds till we get back. Let's take a look at some game stats.
We've got AOA with 66% lead jammer with 33% for Angel City Roller Derby.
About an equal number, well, an exactly equal number of star passes. 2 power jams for, I feel like that should be the opposite. Angel City had more power jams than Rose City in the first half.
Yeah, I wonder if this is
switched, probably, because Rose City has way more penalties than Angel City. So just imagine them on opposite sides of the screen.
Exactly, yeah, because Angel City's gotten 66% here of lead jammer, because again, they are in that lead.
Yeah, let's take a look. So yeah, the Axel of Annihilation have 10 penalties on their side. Hollywood Scarlets only have 3, and it looks like the penalty du jour, the one that happens the most often right now, is the cut track penalty, accounting for 4 of the 13 penalties.
Yes. And again, there aren't any skaters that have penalties or ejections from the game to be worried about.
Yeah, no possibility of people not playing till the end of the game right now. Looks like AOA has more jammer penalties with 5 jammer penalties. Luckily, they have a deep bench of jammers, so even if one jammer, honestly, if 2 of their jammers manage to foul out, they will then have an equal number of jammers
as
to
Angel City,
Hollywood Scarlets.
And again, it's pretty incredible to see such a short bench, especially for jammers, just play such a great game. And we've got that call for 5 seconds here from that jam timer.
Trinity versus Schadenfreude. All right, let's see how these teams have adjusted for the second half.
I know those watching got to hear a little bit from those coaches there on the sideline, strategies that they're going to employ, methods that they're going to work on for the second half. So it'll be interesting to see how they adjust, JB.
Yeah, Blitz talking about how for Axles of Annihilation, we might see some change up in the lineups. So most of the time for teams, you skate with the same blockers. You have your pod of blockers, the 4 of you. So maybe we'll see some changes in who's skating together, or in a change in which jammers are going out most often.
Yep. So we'll see some switch-ups. They're testing some new theories out there on the track, right? And that was
fun.
A beautiful twist turn.
That looked like Schadenfreude was like on marionette strings being turned around into the air, like weightless stop into a spin. For the Hollywood Scarlets, their coach mentioned that for the second half, they really want to get back to the momentum they had in the beginning of the first half, where they were all working together very seamlessly. They weren't floating apart.
They were staying together, staying slow and low and connected.
Absolutely.
And really that's the key to success for defense specifically is staying together. It's a lot harder to block someone that is running at you full speed if it's just you than if you've got 2 of your friends with you too.
Absolutely.
There's power in numbers in roller derby.
Late shout out to Carl for that 2-town cider star pass. A pivot who is always willing to take the star.
And we've got Ghetto Fabulez and Sally Handsome there on the Jam on Hawthorne jam line.
I love watching Handsome on the jam line because she does not interact with the other team's jammer.
No.
She's all business. I'm out there chit-chatting.
She's in a world of her own. We know you're chit-chatting.
I'm sure people on the stream could imagine I'm chit-chatting out there.
What a shot.
Ghetto Fabulous trying to get through at the top. Handsome finding the outside line.
Nice. Doing a lovely whip off of number 39.
666, that's Dragger going to the box for a questionable penalty, question mark. All right, Handsome there trying to score some points and through. Ghetto Fabulous also close behind. Handsome with the call off. We're going to see a lot. Anytime the Axle of Annihilation gets lead, they're going to have quick call-offs after they get their points because they want to maximize the amount of time they have left in this game to overcome the point differential.
They are playing a strategic game. And shout out, when you're playing those strategic games, you need good gear to do it. Shout out to 187 Killer Pads, often imitated, never duplicated. Stick with the best.
Stick with the best. Jackpot versus Freight Train. Cha-ching!
A bit of a pile up there at the end. Freight Train out.
Freight Train does not care at all that people were trying to hit her out. Like, it did not faze her.
No, not at all. I don't even think that she noticed.
Probably not. Here she comes. Let's see what she does in the back. Right through the middle.
Challenging that seam
crazy.
of that tripod.
Oh,
We've got a
high
penalty call
block
here
call.
against 777 for Axles of Annihilation, and then a penalty call for 666 for the Hollywood Scarlets. So we've got a blocker
Another
each
cut track.
in that Rebel
Oh,
Heart
sorry.
therapy penalty box.
Yes. All right. Jackpot with the hat off, getting through. Gonna put the cap back on. Freight Train looking around. Probably gonna run the time just a little bit longer to hopefully get her teammate out of the box.
Or at the very least standing. Again, there's that strategic element of when to call it off. There's so much power in being that lead jammer. You can determine how many points you're scoring, how many points the other jammer is scoring, if someone that you have in the box is going to get out or not.
187 killer pads. They are often imitated, never duplicated.
All right, little chit chat there at the behind the jam line between Hotshot and Gaffney. Gaffney
Words of
saying,
inspiration.
"You got this, girlie." All right, a 3-3 pack there for both teams with one in the box.
But should be having their blockers come out shortly to have that full pack there. Beautiful
Dang,
sleep
Hotshot.
and recovery there from Hotshot. Tried to do that a second time, got out, but then again, no pass, no penalty. The person that hit them out was no longer in play, so they can still re-enter the pack.
Absolutely.
Scoring maybe a couple of points there.
Picks, looks like Hotshot stole 1 point on that
Nice.
pass.
There we go. Slowly closing that gap there. Hollywood Scarlets 89, Axles of Annihilation 50. Shout out to some more of our sponsors, Trailhead Credit Union and Secret Aardvark. Spice up your life.
Oh, looks like Schadenfreude got 1 point as well, so an even jam, and
know
that's a timeout.
Hey, you get one, I get one. Let's call it even, right?
Hey, guess what? It's our official realtor timeout. Deb counts Tabor. I would use Deb counts if I needed to buy a house.
I sure would as well.
Probably the only realtor I know, actually.
I also, yeah. Only realtor I know. And hey, the only realtor you need to know.
Yes.
But a name you do need to know, 888, exclusive protective gear sponsor of RCR. More Derby-specific gear than any other brand. 888 has you covered, literally. You don't want to be doing the kind of skating that they're doing without the right gear.
No, you got to be geared up. You got to protect yourself. You got to
Oh,
protect
yeah.
your head, your arms, your knees.
I mean, pretty much everything.
Pretty much everything you got to. I mean, some people skate with shin guards on, and I don't blame them because sometimes.
That's true. I'm thinking about getting myself a pair,
Ooh.
actually.
An official.
Yeah, official timeout. They're chatting very seriously. Again, this is a time that I wish that they were mic'd up so we could hear what they're chatting about. We got a thumbs up, a nod. They're talking. Maybe it's about points for that last jam.
I think so because the jam ref held up 3 fingers. And
Yeah.
previously only held up 1.
So we're seeing about if that, it does look like those points may have changed for the Hollywood Scarlets. They're chatting it over. Again, because those points are determined by the opposing blockers, the jammer passes, but also by the hips. It's determined by if they pass the hips of those opposing blockers there. So it can get kind of dicey there.
And they took away AOA's 1
So
point.
it looks like they gave some points. So we're
they
not all
giveth
even.
and they taketh away.
So we're not square, actually. So yeah, so that ended up
Jokes
being
on everyone.
You thought. So 3 for the Hollywood Scarlets and 0 for Axles of Annihilation for that last jam there.
Quick start to this jam. Helical versus Ghetto Fabulous. Helical through. Ghetto Fabulous close behind. Ooh, but Hobbs managed to catch at the top.
Hot there at the top.
Ooh, and a forearm penalty there for
I
Whiskey
think
Von
so.
Sweets. And something for Hobbs.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Whiskey Von Sweets got a direction penalty. Hobbs got the forearm penalty.
Yes, and again, skaters who are assessed a penalty must immediately exit the track and go to the penalty box. Again, you see all these skaters, you know, they've been skating for a while. They know what to do. They put their hands up, say, I'm not trying to hit anybody anymore. I get it. I've been bad.
They said, I did it.
Take
I'll
that
go
90
to the Rebel Heart
degrees
therapy box.
out of the track as fast as they can. Because again, the faster you get to that box and sit down, the faster your penalty starts, the faster you get out of that box.
Pet peeve is when people don't hustle to the penalty box.
You gotta hustle. And again, these are professionals, right? They are hustling. They know that the shorter a time it takes to get there, the less time they're sitting.
Freight Train, it just doesn't matter to her that there's
No.
3 people all in
No.
conjunction trying to prevent her from moving.
Unfazed. And we got a spill there by Trin.
Trin with the
But-
cap off, looking for
Looks like Carl there.
almost a pass to Carl. Ooh, big hit there by
Close.
Perfect.
Again, just great tripod
Great
there.
fake out there by Trin to get 2 of the blockers to go Carl's way. Now stuck at the top with only 2 blockers to beat. Driving against Perfect, a little spin.
And we see that pack really stretch out. This is where strategy comes in as well for the blockers. You have to stay within that engagement zone, but you can extend it pretty far out if you
Yeah.
bridge and drop someone to keep that pack together. You can get kind of in the weeds with pack dynamics here, but you can really stretch out defense and offense by doing that.
Handsome with a little tongue out. Ooh. Little sweat moment.
Oh, yeah.
Number 999,
Lost
Queen
in thought.
Lucia Tifa, going to be out there on the track for this one. Oh, is that Stiletto back out to jam?
Nice. We haven't seen Stiletto too much.
I believe this is Stiletto's second jam.
Excited to see what they're doing this jam.
Stiletto caught there on Rosemary's Baby.
Caught there on that outside, but managing to stay in. But getting hit out and drawn back, recycled by those 2 skaters there.
Look like Rolls and Skinner.
And
Whoa,
again,
big hits
Oh.
across the board for the Jammers.
Trying to hold the jersey of one of their skaters, but no dice.
Carl up there playing some offense.
Again, we're over
Freddie
30
up there.
seconds in, still no lead jammer.
Tough wall to beat by Hollywood Scarlets, but Handsome gets through and gets lead jammer. Ooh, and a penalty for Stiletto.
And a power jam for Axles of Annihilation.
That's a back block penalty there for Stiletto.
And again, this could be exactly what Axles of Annihilation needs to close that gap.
Great work there by Axles in order to get that offense, clear the way for Sally Handsome.
And again, they are trying to split up that defense there. Oh!
Oh, spin.
Spinning
There
like
goes
a top
Handsome.
around number 88.
Who got the
but
penalty?
what do we have
I
here?
thought it was going to be Handsome
I
with the
thought it was going to
penalty.
be Handsome and there was going to be a switch.
I
no.
think it was a 4-2 with the cut. I wonder. Oh, a spill. Oh, a forearm penalty there for number 4-2.
All right, we've got Sally Handsome calling that jam. Again, a good spot to be in because that means that they will be down a pivot for that next jam.
Oh, sorry, not a forearm penalty.
It was called off right as Angels and Jammer got back on the track. That's why Freight Train's lining up against Jackpot.
Freight Train versus Jackpot again. Here we go, folks.
And Angel City is down 1. Their pivot's still in the box. Jackpot pushing again, keeping those feet moving. Nice. Jackpot finding their way out on the outside line. Lead jammer. We're really seeing a concerted effort by Axles of Annihilation to close that gap, score those points. Jackpot choosing to call off that jam, hopefully scoring a couple of points before that call off. Closing that gap, 2 points picked up by Jackpot in that jam.
And freezing both blockers from each team in the
Nice.
box.
And
Oh,
you
here's
can
a
see, big hit by Freight Train. And then Jackpot
Jackpot with the
taking that
nice
opportunity, juking around 9999.
hot shot again versus Schadenfreude.
And if you want to see more Axles of Annihilation skating, AOA versus Atlanta will be happening on October 11th exclusively on the All Women's Sports Network.
Great work there by Katie Post. Oh, wait, Katie? Carl? Where were you? Carl. I thought I saw 139. Anyway, 2-6 hot shot in the back
Ooh.
there, working against that defense.
Getting really
hit
forced
outs
out.
by Perfect.
With a perfect hit out by Perfect. Pushing that seam there.
Schadenfreude at the top with just 2 to beat.
And again, we can see that stretching out of pack. The pack is formed by the largest group of blockers of both teams. All blockers must remain within 20 feet of the pack. Failure to do so may result in a pack destruction or failure to reform penalty. And when those penalties hit, they can hit a bunch of players all at once.
Ooh, hot shot with the penalty.
Schadenfreude choosing to call off that jam.
Hotshot going to be starting the next jam in the penalty box, meaning a very good position for Hollywood Scarlets to be in. And who are they sending out? Freight Train. Freight Train coming off a win for USA Roller Derby, won the World Cup just 2 months ago. Oh, 5 seconds, and
They are
Rose City racing to the track.
because again, when that 5 seconds is called, that game starts with or without
Oh,
you.
little splits there by, is that Amara at the top?
It is American Gangster.
Great job by Queen Lucia Tifa keeping, I believe, yes, that is Katie Postma off the track.
And 925 doing a
Dez.
great job with American Gangster there at the top, but having to let Freight Train go to keep that pack, otherwise they get a destruction.
Oh, that's going to be a back block. Yep. Sorry,
is.
Hotshot.
Gosh.
Sending Hotshot back to the box.
Very short-lived freedom out of that Rebel Heart Therapy penalty box.
Amara working, trying to keep Freight Train playing at the top, but that is going to be an illegal contact
Indeed.
because she blocked for too long, blocked out of play.
Little too long. And we've got a power jam brought to you by the Menopause Unicorn. Not what the Axles of Annihilation need right now. They don't need a power jam. By
And they're going to
Freight
start
Train.
the next one in a power jam as well.
They sure are.
Icing Hotshot in the penalty box again.
And again, you've got a blocker as well. Amara, really strong blocker for the Axles of Annihilation, stuck in the box as well. So this is not a good spot to be in for the Axles of Annihilation, as the Hollywood Scarlets have broken 100 points, 110 with Axles of Annihilation sitting at 62.
Yeah, big difference between having to beat 4 blockers on a power jam versus 3. And when you have enough people playing offense, I mean, that's really only 1 or 2 that the jammer has to beat. Also, let's shout out to the fit here from the Hollywood Scarlets coach. I'm loving this little ascot situation.
Yeah.
Love it.
And we're at a team timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX.
Getting ready to get back on the track here. Freddie Her Fury, Carl, Rosemary's Baby, going to try and lock down that defense. And they're sending Freight Train out again to jam for Hollywood Scarlets.
Seeing some fun chatting again. Good energy out there still. It's a tough game. Both teams are really laying it all out on the track. We got
Ooh,
AOA
little start
there
at the
at the top
top.
at that pivot line.
Wonder if they're going to suck back? Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. We'll see what happens. I mean, again, it's tough to determine how you want to do that with Freight Train.
So hard.
Gosh.
Great jersey whip there by Freight Train.
Again, and you got to praise the endurance of Freight Train, too. Again, just finished that last jam. Said, you know what, I'll go straight into another.
Nice job by Freight Train. Hits the outside line, gets the inside line, gets through. That's 4 points already. Hotshot, you know, making a real comeback here, though. Getting through on initial. Now on a scoring pass right behind Freight Train. Freight Train's going to call it off. Yep.
But it's
Great
hard
work.
to know how to start a jam when you're going against 202 Freight Train,
Yeah.
right? If you start at the top at that pivot line, you're giving them a lot of run-up, and they don't exactly need run-up to push their way through. But if you start at the back, you know, it's kind of tough. You don't have the advantage of using the other team's players against them.
Yeah. So true, Ham.
Oh, thank you, JB.
Schadenfreude versus Helical.
Are you in the Portland area and want roller skating fun brought to you? Book RCR Skatemobile for your next block party. Go to Rose City Rollers for details.
Great job by Helical on the
Great job
outside
by
line.
Helical.
Oh, Schadenfreude. Another little hop,
Little
skip.
hop, skip, and a jump out of the pack, making it look easy for us.
Helical coming around, coming through. Outside line with a little spin and a call off.
Let's see, picking up a couple of points. A grimace.
A hee-hee.
Yeah, a hee-hee, a grimace.
Oh, 3-0. That's a great jam.
That is a great jam. And Axles of Annihilation need more jams like that.
Yes.
They just need to get some more points on the board if they're trying to come back in the little over 15 minutes we have left in this game.
Yeah. And I think the penalty counter really speaks to this game. We got 17 penalties for AOA and 9 penalties for Hollywood Scarlets.
We're seeing a real push here. And we've got a team timeout called by Angel City, brought to you by Welcome to PDX.
Little chit-chat there, little recoup moments for everybody.
Hee-hees and ha-has out there.
Schadenfreude's like, oh, I should be included in the chit-chat.
Yeah, they're all talking. Again, the coach is out
Oh,
there.
Blackman's going to do something, I can tell. Maybe the coach is pointing downward and
given
not
a
at
quest,
Blackman.
saying, "You've got this.
Blackman, you are going to be the star of this jam.
Take it away."
I feel like I've been here forever. What if I was here forever?
I do like thinking about what they're saying. You did so great. Do you want to get food after this? I'm starving.
I'm so hungry.
Let's do that one thing
Ooh, a
we've
little
done that
hug,
one
a
time.
little deep breath. Oh, I like that.
That is cute.
Everyone looks like they're having a good time.
They're having a blast out there. That's what we want.
That's what we want. We're out there to have a little bit of fun, a little bit of competition.
A little bit of friendly competition. Good sportsmanship out there.
All right. 5 seconds is called. 2, 1. Here we go. My countdown is not exact.
It's not exact at all.
Better to be late than a little bit early.
Exactly. Ghetto Fabula's out as lead jammer. Trinity getting caught there in that pack.
Trinity, your
And
hat,
that cap
buddy.
falling. I know. You dropped something.
Ghetto Fabulous doesn't care.
No.
Ooh, a low block there for Freddie.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep, indeed.
Oh, yep.
Low block. Again, there's those contact zones that you can use for those legal hits. And that low block is when you use part of your leg against someone else's leg. That is below kind of a bike short level, right?
Yes. Knees and below. 15 minutes left. Hollywood Scarlets really keeping true to what their coach said at halftime, just bringing it back together, solidifying that lead.
And we're really seeing a return to that as that gap widens.
Handsome up against Freight Train again. Let's see what the action is. Freight Train.
Ooh, we've got some backups there, but Sally
bopping.
Handsome finding that opening.
Freight Train right behind. Oh, this would probably be a nightmare of mine. My heart is beating faster just thinking about this.
And again, they're trying to speed
Handsome
up.
looks back.
Speed up to
I'd be like, I'm scared.
those points. It is like a horror movie almost, especially when it's a great jammer like Freight Train.
At one practice
Looking
this
behind
year,
you.
I remember saying what would scare me the most if I looked behind and the jammer behind me had dropped to all fours and started like running at me like a bear.
Like a beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, Bonnie Thunders did do that at that practice just to see what it would be like. And she did not get very far, but it did look very scary and funny.
Bonnie Thunders on all fours.
Bonnie Thunders, noted jokester. Yeah. Oh, jackpot. Probably going to get a lead here. Oh, maybe not.
Let's see. It's
Nice
gonna be
reform
tight.
there at the top by Hollywood Scarlets.
Schadenfreude making it out as lead, but it was a close call there.
Schadenfreude. MVJ, for sure. What's the philosophy of Schadenfreude? No, we looked this up last time. It means something.
It does mean something.
Most things mean. Oh, it's like one of the key searches here.
Yes, it's a very
Oh, pleasure derived by someone from another person's misfortune. Wow.
very, very fitting for a great jammer to be named that. Actually,
I really like that.
yeah.
It's harm joy is how it translates in German.
Okay.
Schaden meaning damage and Freude meaning joy. Wow.
Pleasure in the
That's so poetic. I love that.
We've got an official review here.
Kind of like the name Hot Shot. Hot meaning really good. Shot meaning one go.
You're a poet and you don't even know it.
I know that I am.
Oh, okay. Well,
Though my poetry is much more emo than that.
that's true. I wouldn't put it past you. Hey, got money that's burning a hole in your pocket?
No.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people watching. Make a tax-deductible donation to your favorite 8-wheeled nonprofit at rosecityrollers.com/donate.
I do love tax deductibility.
Yes, we do.
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boom. I love that name.
That's a great name.
Ooh. Last call for alcohol here in the hangar, but if you're at home,
Hey,
who knows when last call is for you?
you set the hours for yourself. We can't tell you what to do.
All right, for this official review, Axles of Annihilation is looking for a cut call on the red jammer.
And we are still waiting on that outcome. They're having...
Ooh, 2-8, little dancey dance. Oh, Amara's hair is up in the helmet. I thought they were sticking up out like little
Yeah.
sprouts.
It's kind of a very like Viking look.
Oh, I love
feel
that
like
too.
to-
Oh,
to
we got
have it
two out
tucked.
there with it like
we
that.
We do.
I could never imagine, well, my hair being that long or two putting the braids up like that. I feel like people would grab onto them.
I mean, I guess in a way they're up, so they're. I wonder if it's long enough that it's kind of able to be tucked in.
Yeah.
You know, more than just in the little holes there.
All right, outcome of that official review. The refs did not think the jammer went out of bounds, so there's no call. Axles does not retain the
Nice
official
hot
review.
shot, lead jammer.
Hot shot. Hot meaning good, shot mean one go.
Just in case you couldn't get it from the name.
In case you missed it last time I explained this name. Ooh, hot shot with the penalty, though.
Oh, jeez. And power jam for Hollywood Scarlets. Again, they've gotten quite a few power jams this game, brought to you by the Menopause Unicorn.
And the pivot is jamming, so we got Blackman jamming now.
That's what the coach was telling them. You're going to take the cap.
You're going to take the cap.
You're going
to be in a 2-minute jam.
You are going to jam. You may not want to, but you are going to be in a 2-minute jam.
Ooh, you're going to do a little upswept creative apex jump hop.
There we go.
You're going to score the most points this half.
The more points.
We're just sending affirmations out to Blackman at this point.
We are. Positive energy. We're manifesting up here.
We're manifesting Blackman gets MVJ.
Even though you've been
through.
campaigning for Schadenfreude.
Yeah, I have been campaigning for Schadenfreude.
You have been campaigning.
For Harmjoy.
All right,
Oh,
a bit of a
penalty
blockage
there for Katie Postma. Okay.
Hot shot getting drawn back by 617 there.
Ghetto Fabulous is out there as a blocker.
It is always fun seeing those switch-ups. Once it gets later in the game, seeing blockers jam, seeing jammers block.
I have to wonder if they got tired. Well, I guess Ghetto Fabulous was the jammer and then passed it, but
Hot shot out, scoring 4 points.
only 12 more seconds to jam Hot Shot. Let's see if she turns on the gas to get a couple last
right
second
now
ones.
it's
But Blackman's going to block instead.
4-4 jam. Let's see if they can score any more points here.
Hot Shot gets 1 for that pass.
There we go.
Blackman picks up 4. So an 8-5 jam here. Ooh, let's see a little replay by Radical Wheels. Blackman down, but not out. Blackman, this is when I started talking about MVJ status with the little upswept creative hop.
That was great.
That was great.
We've got 202 and 316 there at the Jam on Hawthorne Jam line.
Tell us in the chat what's your favorite number. Helical, through for lead. A little confusion almost about whether the jam had started.
I know. That was a quick one.
Freight train slowed but never stopped, it seems.
No, never. Helical getting pushed down there, but getting back up quickly.
Picking up some last points there.
Mauling the jam.
No points there for Freight Train, but 2 for Helical. Great game for Helical, actually.
They're doing
some very consistent leads.
Getting a lead jammer many times.
And in the first half, scored the most points. Scored 16.
Yep, 16, and then Freight Train also had a 16.
Right? Schadenfreude had 16 in the first half.
16-point jam.
Speaking of,
speak of the devil,
Schadenfreude against Trinity. Ooh, a little spin, a little hop in, but
getting caught at the
Amara
top
just
there.
getting to the top, being like, we still got time. A lot of great one-on-one blocking by Axles of Annihilation.
They are definitely comfortable holding that jammer there at the top, even when it's just them. Trinity pushing it again. You see that bridging happening here.
Oh, and a hit out and a recycle back.
That engagement zone, but now it can contract back together, and they can go and do some offense for their own team.
Trinity suffering in the back, but Gaffney's there playing some offense.
Trying to force their way through.
Trying to get past that tripod, but look at them locked down.
They really are.
Gaffney switching places there. To take for Katie Postma to take the cap.
Out of the pack there.
Great little switcheroo by those two. Yes, that was a 2 downsider star pass. to Katie Postma. 4 points on the board there for Hollywood Scarlets.
And you can see in that little close-up hit there, reppin' 187 Killer Pads, exclusive protective gear sponsor of RCR, industrial strength materials, unmatched ergonomic design, unparalleled excellence, 187 Killer Pads.
Ooh.
And we've got a timeout here.
Ooh, an official timeout.
We've had caught a few of those.
Oh, what's happening down there? Their coach for Hollywood Scarlets is out on the middle of the floor, so I wonder if it'll be an official review.
Maybe so.
Maybe so, maybe not.
And that timeout brought to you by Welcome to PDX.
Welcome to PDX. If you move here, Ham and I will be your friend.
That is true.
We guarantee it. Ooh. Nope, no action happening out there.
Nope.
Sometimes when the officials lean over to grab something, I assume it's the microphone, but it was a water bottle.
I know. Really burying the lead there. Sally Handsome in their own world.
Sally Handsome locked in.
Yeah.
Per usual. Per
Focused.
usual.
Horse with blinders on.
I play D&D with Handsome, and her character is a barbarian that rages, and so she goes wolf mode. Oh, an even longer timeout it seems. But yes, her character goes wolf mode. Her and I are both just like the beefy boys that fight at the very front of the conflict, which is great.
That tracks for both of you, actually.
It's so nice not to have know any spells or do anything. I just go. I try and hit them, and then
I hit. Go. I roll for initiative.
I roll things. She attacks with her teeth.
Yeah.
Sometimes with her claws.
I bite. I tear.
I hold up my shield.
Good for you.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Rolls is explaining some strategy here.
Really laying it out.
Unsurprising. Rolls big brain roller derby.
Truly thinking through the minutia of what to do and when. Great coach as well.
And you know what? If you are in Portland visiting and you're like, maybe I'm not up for roller derby yet, definitely check out where the skate mobile is at that week, because you can rent some skates, probably skate with Secret Roller Disco. You'll meet Osha, who's been running the skate mobile a lot lately.
Yes.
She's wonderful. She'll get you set up with a nice pair of skates. You'll get to have a fun time, usually outdoors, skating in circles to some great music.
Enjoy the rest of this good weather that we have.
Yep, before the rain settles in here in the Pacific Northwest. Caught in a bad romance. Here we go, folks. Look at all these timeouts. Thank you, officials.
We have had quite a few. Nope, we've got another call here for a timeout.
Whoa, another timeout.
We do have quite a few timeouts here. Not a lot of information, but still some good energy.
Great
a little
energy.
bit of breathing room for both of these teams with about 8 minutes and some change left in this game here.
I'm sure a nice break for the Angel City Jammers.
Oh, yeah. Time
There
to catch
goes
their breath,
Handsome and
regroup.
Freight Train. Fred trying to hit out Freight Train. Freight Train spinning around. Freight Train got lead.
But getting recycled all the way back by 70.
Freddie Herfrey. Handsome fighting at the top. Ooh, a high black hole on Handsome. I think that is her 4th of the game. Handsome, buddy. Yep, that's a high block call.
Yep. And again, not too worried about anyone fouling out.
No, Handsome
again,
still has a lot. I mean, 7 minutes left. Handsome still has, 3 penalties of leeway.
Just
2
not the
penalties of leeway.
position you want to be in when you're trying to get more points on the board.
Yeah.
And Freight Train out getting 4 more points.
Especially against-
out as lead.
Yeah.
Finally out, even though they got lead.
Yeah.
They got pulled back to the back of the pack.
Dang,
Now
Freight Train
they
making
just
that
went
look
through their
easy.
scoring pass.
4 point scoring pass.
All
We see
right,
some,
Freight Train coming again. Let's see. Choo-choo.
Some strategy.
Ooh, a
we
nice little
talked
dip.
about.
Dip the shoulder down to get through.
See Angel City regrouping there at the back to catch Sally Handsome, who's come back on the track.
Handsome there. Cat pass
Nice.
to the pivots. Once again, the only person who could take the star pass is the person wearing the stripe on their helmet. And for Axles of Annihilation, that's Carl.
Brought to you by Two Town Cider.
All right, 6 minutes left in this game. Basically double the score here for Hollywood Scarlets versus Axles of Annihilation.
Not looking good. Still a close game, closer than we've seen in some of the previous games here at Hometown Throwdown.
Amara always hyping up the crowd.
Hype up the crowd. Confused, but
Amara's
feeling
got
it.
that star power, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Jackpot rushing through the middle. Looks like Ghetto Fabulous through for lead, though. Dang, really great job there by Hollywood Scarlet, just reforming.
That was great. Again, really, really strong defense.
Ghetto Fabulous following 88 for some offense there. And a call-off.
There we go.
Great offense by 88. That's Tui Lion.
Easy, a call-off.
Tui Lion also played in the World Cup.
Yes.
For Australia. I can't remember. I'm sorry, Tui Lion. There's a lot of y'all to keep track of. 2A bringing the jams down there. Death Down Under. I wonder if she's from Australia.
I mean, maybe.
Hot shot once again.
Oh, almost thrown that outside line, but getting recycled.
You know what they always say, hot meaning good, shot mean one go. Hot shot through. Almost. Nope, and they reformed again. So kind of through, but kind of not. Now fully through. All right, Schadenfreude on the outside line, getting through. Hot shot, following some offense there. Back towards the middle, but caught by the pivot. That was perfect.
And calling it off.
Meow. The purr has a lot of R's in it, like a cat.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a late night here for
Picking
me.
up 3 points.
It's 8:26. I should be in bed playing Skyrim.
Pacific Standard Time. But we're here. We're having a great time. Happy to be here with all of you.
So happy.
Overjoyed, actually.
I'm happy anytime I get to hear myself talk for over an hour.
Yeah. I do know this about you.
Who does it? Freight Train. Ooh. Helical's going to get lead on this one. Great work. Seeing the opportunity there, getting through the pack. Freight Train pushing and through.
They were able to hold Freight Train for enough time that hopefully Helical will be able to pick up some more points there.
Nice juke there by Helical.
Nice.
Oh, staying on the inside line twice against the blockers.
Oh, look at that smile there. Great jam by
Helical
Ethan
knows that
Helical.
she's been killing it lately.
Absolutely.
I would love an interview with Freight Train to be like, what blocker blocks you the best?
Yeah.
Like, who are you seeing on the track being like,
we can see that replay here.
Here we go. Juke.
There we go.
To the end. Past that
Perfect.
person.
Hop over again twice on that apex.
But yeah, if anybody knows, shoot me a DM who Freight Train's afraid of or intimidated by or doesn't want to jam against. Ghetto Fabulous, lead jammer. Hollywood Scarlet's having a great game.
They really have been having a great game.
Much bigger point differential than the last time.
Yep, and again, not a huge bench either. So they're really running a lot of the same people over and over again.
Yeah. Also, Hollywood Scarlets are missing a lot of people that were playing last time. We saw in high rotation positions like Mally Webster, Rachel Rotten played last time as one of their jammers. I believe. I feel so late. Don't fact check me on that one. 3 minutes left in this game. A pretty insurmountable lead.
I feel pretty
One could
comfortable
say.
calling it, but
calling it off.
Still going to see some really great derby happening in these last few jams. Sally Handsome there at the Jam on Hawthorne jam line, along with Schadenfreude.
Schadenfreude, my vote for MVJ.
The amount of times that you've said it over and over again,
I'm putting it into the atmosphere. If they pick somebody else for MVJ, I'll be so confused. Handsome for lead, though.
You could even say that it left you with a feeling of pleasure, pain.
No, only pain. I'll only experience pain if she doesn't.
Just the first part.
Oh, yeah, just Schauda. I feel like I've learned some German, and that is not how we say it.
No.
Schadenfreude is still on initial, working. looking.
Handsome trying to get past
Oh,
that scoring pass.
I believe a pass, yep. A pass to Blackman, who's now your jammer of record. Pivot hasn't put the cap on, but doesn't have to until she comes around for a scoring pass. So now she'll put it on.
Yep.
Handsome looking to the bench. Amara in the box. Looks like for a direction of play penalty. You can't hit people opposite derby direction.
Yes.
Derby is played counterclockwise. You cannot hit people clockwise.
Yes.
Probably the last game of the jam, as they say.
We might see one or two more jams still. We'll see how this shakes out between Freight Train and it looks like Jackpot there for Axles of Annihilation.
Jesus, Freight Train acts like there's nobody to hit, basically.
Hands behind their back, like they are walking through an art museum, simply
Beautiful.
observing. So we'll see that the amount of jams we have left is really going to be determined by Freight Train here on when they decide to call it off.
Freight Train might run it a little bit long
They
just
might.
to
I
have
mean,
it be
they
the
don't
end.
need to worry about.
Jackpot through on initial, probably going to put the cap back on. And she does.
Yep, we're getting a call to run it there.
Yep.
From Angel City.
A little attempted apex jump.
Big smile there.
I love when I see Freight Train attempt it. Ooh, a forearm penalty for Jackpot.
Oh, not a fun spot to be in, especially at that last jam.
Freight Train probably going to call it pretty soon. There's only 6 seconds left in the game clock period. More time left in the jam.
So they can decide to run it if they want to. They don't have to.
They might run it for a bit longer to get more points. That does
Yeah.
affect things like whiff to dust standings.
Yeah.
Wow, look at this
Look
beautiful
at that
bridge out.
bridging.
Look at them just standing there like perfect little pillars of bridges.
Exactly. And again, we're almost at that 20-foot mark.
Look at Amara. Oh,
Yep.
illegal contact call on Amara. Freight Train doesn't care.
Yep.
Just so calm and collected. Jackpot back on the track. Somebody yelling, call it, but it definitely is not the coach from
Nope.
Angel City, so Freight Train's not going to listen. Ooh,
Freight Train's
nice.
staying in again. If you just have that one hand outside, you are still in play.
Literally just talked about this skill at Thursday practice.
Yeah, it's a good skill to have.
It's a great skill to have. Hard one. Lots of ab work.
Getting hit out there.
Freight Train's like, it's over, baby. It's all over.
Leisurely hands on the hips, calling off that jam. Unofficial score, Hollywood Scarlets 166, Axles of Annihilation 87. So we will be having the Hollywood Scarlets
play against Wheels of Justice, the other team from Rose City, tomorrow at 7 p.m. for Game 8.
It's going to be a great game to watch.
First game tomorrow looks like it's going to be at 1 p.m. That's Bruisin from Denver versus Red Stick Roller Derby.
From Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Then we'll have Arizona Roller Derby for Game 6 at 3 p.m. versus Axles of Annihilation here.
And the third game of the day tomorrow is going to be the Mile High Club from Denver playing against Montreal, New Skids on the block.
Oh, yeah. Excited to see those matchups tomorrow. Again, this was a great game here.
Look at our little graphic here for the broadcast announcers or our whole production staff. Thank you to everybody tonight. Great ending to day 1 of Hometown Throwdown.
Yes. Hopefully we will see you all back for some future games here.
All right. I'm Judge Booty.
And I'm Hamboni.
And there we go.
Spinning around one final blocker.
What a move to get around.
Going from 0 to